look at that. Carson Teva too. That's pretty cool. This is like a whole new wave of stuff. Is there a better card to get the first Carson Teva pack? No, they're called just all bent, but that's awesome. Yeah, this one's the better one. I will pick you up just because it's Paul right there. Look at that. Jeez, there's more. Ponda Baba. And there you go. The box, unfortunately, is slightly crushed in, but there is Ezra, $16.99. Not bad. Oh my god, the Saurozoic Warriors. That's insane. You know that's Amazon. This is Amazon purely. John Cone, look at that. Fatu. There's a Flavor Flav. It's actually sculpted very nicely. So as you can see, still at the half off store, but I did pick Carson Teva. But they actually had something at the register, which I didn't record because I was already at the register. But it is $26.99. Guess what it was? This one. Ain't that some crazy stuff? This, oh, that's so funny. So we got some aliens here, and of course we got Cal Kestis in this garb from the Survivor game. That's pretty damn awesome for only $26.99. All right, people, we are back. And now there's only 3 Jade Cargills here and only 1 OSHA here. That's crazy. Oh my god, finally some NECA. Nice, here's ET. A restock of Frankenberry, are you kidding me? What the hell? Okay. And then there's a Frankenstein back here. Yeah, it's not bad. It's $11.99 for Frankenstein. What else we got? Anything else? Please? Dragon Stars. Some more Ben Presto, which I don't mind. But I'm trying to reduce my Bam Presto habit. And that's cooler. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What can be over here? Ah, cool. Yep. More NECA. There's Marty right there. 20 bucks. I'm looking for the Godzilla. I would love to find the Godzilla one. You're still here. That's pretty incredible. I guess that's it. I guess that is it. I'm not finding anything else here. All right. Hey, at least we found some NECA stuff. That's pretty cool. We have both. Is it both? Yeah, it's all 3. So all 3 of these are the Marty ones. And then a couple over here. All right. Well, we checked. Glad to see, you know, this store is getting some stuff in. Hopefully we can find some better stuff. Course. Okay, if you haven't noticed where I am, this is Marshall's, because who knows, you never know what we might find in here. As you can see, there's the tags, Marshall's, whatever the hell those are. I know they have 2 different areas. They got the toy section that I'm in right now, but then like over in the men's section they have like the Funko Pops where like all the collectibles are, so we'll check there too. But for right now, yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything right here. So let's go over to where those Funko Pops are. Alright, so there's Funko Pops. And there's some more Funko Pops. We'll look, just in case. I don't know if there could be anything else outside of Funko Pops. Probably not, but okay, that's a no. Alright, let's check this end cap just in case. Oh, they got these little blind boxes that my wife likes. That's pretty cool. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, we found more. We found 2 more. Holy crap. $16.99. That is insane. Okay, so Marshalls. So Marshalls and TJ Maxx, pretty much the same thing. That's probably why we have it. We'll get these. A lot of mini comic wave one. I still don't have that Miles, which is funny. Look at this. See? I'm starting to find her now. I'm finding that at Liquidation. Same stuff. Oh, look at that. New blood. Ugh, God, this price is killing me. I mean, at least I have the $5 voucher. That. Oh, there's a Deathstroke. That's pretty cool. Gamerverse. Oh no! Someone I want. Well, that'll be $24.99. So I'm thinking about it. Oh, Chewbacca. Hey, look at that. Look at you, my first time seeing you. It's $62. Get the freak out of here. $62, that's insane. Oh my god, there's the polar bear up there. You know what the price is on that? It says $85. Yo, GameStop is nuts, man. $85, are you kidding me? 3. Do I need this one? I keep forgetting. Okay, I'll make a decision. I will use my $5 voucher to spend on this and basically pay retail. Dyna. All right, we're at Ross. I'm gonna try to keep talking considering the fact that there is some very loud music. That's really cool for a pop hanging upside down. Look at that. We'll see. Look at this. Oh, they taped it shut. Look, we know who this one is. We saw this at the other store. So they got 5 of them, which is 6. No, they got 6. That's really, really cool. So that's pretty nice to see that. Is there anything else that's... Oh, Fern! Fern came back. I think someone needed her, but I gotta find out and determine that. We've got Undertaker here, and is that Darby Allin? Oh my goodness. $3.99. And again, a restock of Frankenberry. What is happening here? Let's see. Anything else? More you. There is another Undertaker. Amazing here. There's more Darby Allin, which is crazy. And of course, there's Jade Cargill. Let's see. Dang. Okay. Oh, found the werewolf. Wolfman. We did not see him last time. So that's nice. Now they did have a basket here, so let's see. Oh my God, look, yep, here's Neil. And here's the super, oh jeez. Yes, okay. All right guys, we're at Target. At least this one I haven't been to in a while, so we're gonna check it out, see what's here. There's SM33, we'll get that at some point. Vintage collection, 50% off. Of course, Mando's 30% off. There's a Jetta Patrol, he should be 50% off. Mistra. Let's see, anything else? Wow, where's all the turtles? Okay, oh, that, we talked about that last time. Someone put a fake sticker on there to return it. Banshee, we need one for our good friend Earl. So he said he asked for some help, and here it is, we got it for him. Anything else? No? Wonder what that was. Is that the same thing? I'm not too sure. Let's see, there's nothing else. Wow, 5 of the firefighters. I do want to get an extra one. So maybe one day when that kind of lowers in price a bit. And McFarlane isn't much to look at either. They have that. I was hoping to find that at like Ross or something, but I still haven't seen it yet. And no new stock of Transformers either. You know I'm gonna look at some cards. These are the cards that are in line with the toys, which is sometimes doesn't happen. Oh my God, they have more of the Legacy of the Master. That's Series 12 one-piece cards. And they have Volume 4 and Volume 3, which are good cards too. Some Final Fantasy, which is tempting. And all new Lorcana. Is that a... what the hell? At first I'm thinking, oh wait, it's a Labubu, but I don't know what this is. This could come from the same company as Labubu, but I don't know. I don't know. What's up guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out the toy hunt. So there was quite a bit of stuff. It was pretty cool. Liquidation as always, awesome. Marshalls, of all places, but then I'm not surprised because Marshalls and TJ Maxx are pretty much the exact same company versus like Ross and DD's discounts. They're the same company. So to find those Star Wars Black Series at Marshalls, not a surprise. But can we find more? That's also another thing. So we will keep checking. You never know. It's getting closer and closer to Christmas. Things will start ramping up at these discounted stores. So hopefully we can, you know, capture as much as we can, not necessarily buy as much as we can, but we'll see what happens. But guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking out this video. We will have a couple more things to go over in regards to, like ToyCon New Jersey is this upcoming weekend. New York Comic Con is, I think, the following or next 2 weeks, which is insane. It's so close. And then Legions Con is in November. It's going to be crazy. So hopefully you guys can stick with me and we'll go through that journey. For right now, what did I pick up? We will check that out, as well as we definitely got some packages. So let's get all into that. So I threw everything in this bag. First thing, let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. So I splurged a little bit, not necessarily, but it was GameStop. Yeah, I did. I bought something at GameStop. The pricing, oh my God. If you guys have not experienced GameStop yet, if you go in there, you will be shocked at how high their prices are now. It is insane. Not as high as FYE. FYE is still insane, but GameStop, you're really getting up there. But you did have the new wave of G.I. Joes, at least some of them. So we did pick up this Snake Eyes, which this is my childhood Snake Eyes. This is the Snake Eyes that I knew. I didn't know any other Snake Eyes. I didn't know the black costume. I didn't know the purple costume. I didn't know any other ones. This is the one that I was familiar with because I had that O-ring figure. I did, and it was awesome. That was my favorite. It was so cool with the spring-loaded like anchor thing that you shoot in there, and all the neon orange weapons, whatever. So this is incredible. I love this thing. But $29.99, F you, man. That's just, when you know there's still $24.99, and that's what hurts. But I did use I did use my $5 voucher because if you're still a pro member, which I'm not going to be a pro member anymore, I'm still getting the $5 voucher a month. Plus they gave me, I think there was $1 promo from, you know, what I spent in the past. So I technically paid $22.79 with the tax 24. So retail price, I got it for retail price. So that, I'm fine with retail price. And geez, I completely forgot about this one last week. This one, right? $14.99 Captain Rex. Very cool, very cool. I don't have a Captain Rex anymore. I used to have the red and black box, the one that we've all, most of us found at Five Below. You guys remember that? It was at Five Below that one time. But here we go. This is cool. Got the newer version, the Ahsoka version. It's not bad. What the hell? Can definitely add it to this Black Series collection that I have going on right here, because maybe I can get it autographed. But it kind of hurts though, because this one is damaged. There is a crack in this right there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's awesome. Next up, there you go. Marshalls. Marshalls. Insane. Absolutely insane. Look at this. We got 2 more of these things. These were not cut. Tape, original tape is still on there, but as you can see, these are for $16.99, which is already, whoa, what the hell? So $16.99 for a 2-pack of army builders, which is great. But these are not for me. This is for our good friend Rick, and this is for our good friend NJ3. So look, I'm just helping other people out, which is, there you go. That's cool that I was able to find them. It's really awesome. I wonder if I can find more, like I said earlier, but these are going to 2 awesome people. So, and then Ross, it's done. It's done. So at Ross, we found Neil. Oh my God. Yes, we found Neil. Yes, they had 2 of them. So we got 2. And like I mentioned earlier, our friend Rick, who's getting one of these, he needs one of these because he's trying to find all of the skeleton crew at Ross. He just needs a little bit more, like Brutus and I think Wim, if I'm not mistaken. But he now has Neil, so these 2 will go to him. But this one's for me. This now is complete. I have completed all of the skeleton crew for $5.99 each. Where is that? There you go. For $5.99 each. All at Ross. All at Ross. $5.99 each for this entire wave. That's awesome. That's really cool. So we were hoping Neil was going to show up at Ross at some point because he was the only one not showing up. And there we go. We got him. Show wasn't bad. It was actually pretty cool. I liked it. But we finished the wave for $5.99 each. And then at Target, what do we get at Target? You should know. We got a Banshee. $12.49, 50% off. Do I need it? No. This is not for me. This is for our good friend Earl, who has been looking for this at his Targets. Can't find it. But here we go. There you go, man. This is all for you. Glad I can always help you out, which this is a great figure. It really is. So for $12.49, that's awesome. And of course, at the half off store, we always check liquidation. Oh my God. Can you believe this? All those vintage collection figures, that's a whole new wave. But for some reason, they somehow got that whole new wave. And here is the very first Carson Teva figure on Vintage Collection. I don't collect Vintage Collection, but Paul is awesome. And I had to pick this one up, especially for the $11.99 price. What the hell? All the cards were bent up like this, so it sucks to see something like that, but it's not bad. I can absolutely like put this up on the Black Series shelf. Hopefully they make a Black Series of him. I'm hoping. But maybe one day I will meet Paul. This is cool. $11.99, really cool. And of course, if you were watching my toy hunt, you saw that at the very end of the half off store, I was in my car. They had this for $26.99, which was the Amazon exclusive Black Series Survivor figures, which is, what? This came out in July. I think the pre-order was in April, and then this was released at the end of July, something like that. So this is barely 2 months old, and yet it ended up at liquidation. which is insane. So we have this, look at that skull. That is amazing. So we have some aliens that I could use. We have the Cal Kestis in this outfit, of course, from the Survivor video game. $26.99. It's so crazy to find stuff at Liquidation. And we know this was an Amazon return, because this was only at Amazon. There was a white sticker here that got ripped. I think the employee was trying to price it and she ripped that by accident. So there you go. So we got something at Big Bad Toy Store. More specifically, Big Bad Toy Workshop. I had just randomly put in my name on Instagram for one of their giveaways, which is kind of crazy. And I got selected. 1 out of 5. 5 people won a figure. And it was pretty crazy. This was the post that they had, and I was selected. I was like, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I forgot that they did this figure, and I was just like, okay, pretty cool. It is a blank body. First of all, it's a blank body figure. So what they sent me was the Atlas figure, as you saw in that image I put up there. And this sucker is heavy. This was the Atlas figure. Now there were different colors. There were different colors, so I wasn't sure which one I was gonna get. But regardless, I'm so happy that I was chosen. But we did get the chocolate brown color, which is pretty damn cool. This thing is heavy. This is heavy. I'm curious what I could do with this guy. What can I make him? What kind of character can I make out of this guy? Because it's pretty damn cool. Atlas, it's got a lot of stuff. It's got so many different hands, and there's like 5 different heads in this alone. So thank you, Big Bad Toy Store. Thank you, Big Bad Workshop. This is incredible. So that's awesome. Hasbro Pulse. I wasn't even aware what the hell this was, because I wasn't too sure. And then I checked, because it was only 1 item out of the 2 in this particular order. And I was like, well, where's the second one? Why aren't you sending that over? I don't know. It's Hasbro Pulse. What do you expect? But this is another piece to, oh boy, another piece to Devastator. And I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. There he is. Look at that. Who do I get? Scavenger. I got Scavenger. Awesome. Really, really cool. I'm surprised he has purple legs, because the original one, everything was green. So for this to be purple, I'm like, all right, whatever. But Scavenger here, nice to see. This was one of the $24.99 prices. And then the other one is $34.99, which again, I think are ridiculous prices for Transformers. So I got another piece to Devastator. That's awesome. And then the final package. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize there was so much here. This was Amazon, as you can tell, in a brown bag. Like, seriously, what the hell? This is, there you go, Marvel Legends Gamerverse. Hell yes, hell yes. All new Cap. Venom we're familiar with, because it's the Walmart exclusive Venom, just in the blue body. But it's nice. I mean, I'm going to create a whole Marvel vs. Capcom display up here, hopefully. I don't see much of paint issues, but we will dive into that hopefully one day. So this is wonderful. The Gamerverse figures I'm excited about, and this is incredible. So I'm glad to have gotten this. And there you go. That is the haul. That was the toy hunt. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this video. As far as it goes, make sure you leave that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I hope to see any of you guys if you're in the area. We're going to New Jersey, ToyCon New Jersey on Sunday, and then we'll hopefully see some of you at New York Comic Con. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.